There are many avenues after sciences, but the most important part here is what you are going to do after your class 12 performance. For instance, with science you have passed out of class 12. Now there are many options, and I am going to speak about those students who are mediocre by nature and could not make it through to NIT, to IIT, or could not crack NEET undergraduate scale in order to get into MBBS colleges for free. So I'm talking about those people, which is a very big chunk of people, those who are mediocre by nature, but have passed out successfully with some 80% around percentile performance in class 12 examination. So after passing out class 12 examinations, what options do you have? What can you do? And what is the future prospect of each one of the courses that you are going to pursue here? Welcome to my channel, Tutors Kolkata. You can go to my website dbhattacharjee.com in order to see details of our profile. Let me consider that the kid has passed out very successfully with physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. After class 12, what options does the kid have? That is the natural point. Look, after this, one can get oneself admitted into any mediocre engineering college to pursue BTech or BE, Bachelor of Engineering. This is of 4 years duration, and what options do you exercise while taking admission into that, depending on the seats? See, the maximum number of demand comes from computer sciences. This is one subject, one stream. Another is information technology. In computer sciences, you have the option of going into tech. Tech means Google, Facebook. You produce something that will have enormous capability of scaling without having to retouch it. That is tech. For getting into the best career into the computers and IT industry, the best stream is computer sciences, in which you learn many things including coding, artificial intelligence and all. Today many colleges have introduced a little portion into their curriculum called artificial intelligence. Somebody call it a little bit of machine learning, blockchain activities. All these are part of the computer sciences. So these are the things you can pursue if, for a mediocre child. If this is an ordinary college, you have to push hard. Maybe your college will not be able to garner a lot of attention in the campusing, but you have to push yourself, market yourself hard so that you can land a job. After taking little bit of experience, you can, after a great deal of sincerity, you can enter into uh, prospective organizations in which your payment will be better, salary will be better, opportunities will be better. Information technology is a product industry. It means you generate something digitally that will cater to a particular set of people. For instance, in America there is a chain of hospitals. Let us imagine for a second. So there is a chain of hospitals. Let us call them Apollo hospitals. So there are 20 hospitals. Let us imagine in UK or USA. Now this Apollo hospital wants to streamline their business activities, like the payment, the receipt, the profit and loss statement on a almost daily basis. So you have to prepare the software in such a manner which is customized for only Apollo hospitals of USA. Now with this customized software, you cannot sell it to a banking industry because their mode of functioning is altogether different. Now after 8 months, a banking industry contacts you. Suppose the banking industry belongs to Switzerland, and they would say, we have got this chain of offices, this chain of banking branches, and we want to do this kind of accounting activities. Please prepare a software accordingly, which will be used in all our branches and seamlessly maintaining the security and all that. You are again creating a product. Can you understand me? For instance, you are seeing me through YouTube. YouTube only once created a software. Now many people have joined and it continues to work. It's a tech company. It does not require to be customized every time one uses it. But in case of banking, in case of hospital, for that matter, different types of hospitals are there, different type of healthcare facilities are there, banking for that matter is there, automobile industry is there, manufacturing industry is there. Everybody, every company has got different and specific requirements. So IT industry, information technology industry caters to them only. That's why you will find coming out of the colleges, most of the students get admitted through the campusing into IT industry. It is called information technology enabled services, ITES. Into this industry, most of the kids get employed in India. So this is of second demand, but in this case, why is it so much on demand? Because it is creating a product which requires to be refurbished every time a new demand comes up. So IT industry is employee hungry. IT industry requires new set of employees every year. So their hunger to take up more staff to produce more products is much more than tech companies. So Google does not require that many people, but Wipro requires, Infosys requires, Cognizant requires. Can you understand me? So IT industry therefore naturally steals the show as far as job hunting is concerned, and most of the people, most of the kids coming out of the colleges would join the information technology. They just do not understand it is ITES industry, but slowly some of them switch to tech companies also, those who are very bright. Coming to the core sector, you can join electrical, civil, mechanical. They do not have any value today. After coming out of this, you will have to again join IT industry. So frankly speaking, in the job market, they do not have any demand. Electronics and telecommunication, that is an important part, because telecommunication, mobile phone, the way you are seeing me through YouTube or Facebook for instance, so all these things are already there through communication. So electronic and telecommunication is of great importance as far as even getting in touch with different activities through GPS system is also concerned. So government is also very much involved in it. You have to uh, be a very good engineer in order to provide the solutions to the government, because government is a belligerent entity, because different governments are there. So governments obviously try to outrun each other. Therefore, the governments, I'm talking about international arena, will try to create something that will enable them to have a watch on the activities of other set of government agencies. So telecommunication from the defense perspective is also very important. Coming to another section of studies, this is very much important for those who can draw well, who can charcoal draw well, who can sketch well, but they have inclination to study and pursue physics, chemistry, mathematics, engineering, science stream. They can go for B architect, Bachelor of Architecture. This is a 5 years course, and it is mostly, not only, it's a combination of civil engineering as well as drawing in the drawing you produce something which was not already there. It is just your own creation, and you have drawn a building, for that matter a township. It could be as big as a campus, but you visualize it, you perceive it in your imagination, and then you make it feasible through the knowledge of civil engineering. So that is Bachelor of Architecture. It has very limited possibilities, because in the job market it does not enjoy very much demand, but the people who can crack it become very successful, and they get enormous salary also. If you have truly a calling towards this one, you can go for B architecture. Coming to another portion of your activities, Merchant Navy. After class 12, you can join Merchant Navy courses. What are they? It could be diploma of 1 year. Merchant Navy course has got 1 year's diploma. You can go for BSc in Nautical Technology. That is also possible. You can go in for BTech in Naval Architecture and Shipbuilding. All these are employed into the industry called merchant navy industry. See, you can join NDA after class 12. Coming to government side, if you want to do a government job after class 12, having passed out with physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, you can join National Defense Academy, in short NDA. It's a window to get into defense sector. In defense sector, again you will be taught, either you will join air force, in that case you will be a pilot. If you opt to join navy, then this merchant navy kind of studies like BTech and all this will be taught to you. You will be offered a certificate. After this you will join the government services immediately, and after coming out of the government services with due remuneration and pension, you can also, with your certificate of which is uh, BTech in naval architecture or BSc in nautical technology offered by the government, you can take up a job as ex-serviceman also. But that is a part that I am talking about government sector. Now coming to the private sector, you can join merchant navy courses. All these courses are available in the private sector, and after coming out of this they will provide you the placement. Only lacuna is here, you have to spend most of the working hours on sea. You will not see any land, you will not have any enjoyment, you will not have any family time with your uh, kids and wives and husbands. So and this is mostly male dominated sector. So these are the lacuna, and you have to at a stretch stay on sea for maybe 6 months, 7 months, etc. Then whenever you return, you will be there waiting for the next call for maybe 1 month or a couple of months. You will stay put at home. Tremendous remuneration, salary is huge, you will become crorepati very soon, that is guaranteed. Now coming to another sector, it is called commercial pilot, not government one. If you join NDA, then you can become a fighter pilot. Commercial pilot, if you on private capacity join this one, then you can take training from aviation institutions. There are many training centers. I'm talking about Kolkata. In Kolkata, in Behala, there is a training center. You can get admitted if you have sufficient requirements on physics, chemistry, mathematics, etc. And it is just based on payment. Frankly speaking, if you have tremendous money, if your parents can put lot of money, this is point one, then you can get yourself trained into this one. Two, the requirement, you have to be ready to take up the risk. Remember, you are on air and you will be spending your working hours on air. There is always a possibility of fear, there is a risk involved here. So if you accept the risk, if your parents accept that they will send you to the aviation industry, it's all okay, no problem about that. So you can get yourself trained into the aviation institutes. There is a course called BSc Aviation in Science. All right, BSc Aviation Science. Actually it is Bachelor of Science, but on aviation. Plainly speaking, you will be given a little bit of training on theory based training on how flight etc. is being done, and finally you will be given on hand training how to fly a plane. Just that. Coming to it has got demand. It has got demand. Commercial pilot has got lot of demand. You will be absorbed into the industry very soon. Initially, your payment will not be that much, but as soon as you continue doing this one, Director General of Aviation Industry will provide you lot. They have got a chart in which the more you fly, more your flight time is getting enrolled into the uh, computer, into the digital certification. So the more you fly, more you earn the accolade, the praise, and more your demand rises. And soon, initially, you will be rising you can understand the merchandise laden aircraft. Slowly, you will get into passenger planes, and obviously, you can become a very successful pilot. Your payment is tremendous. You can very quickly become crorepati, but your again the flight time and the job hazards are tremendous. You just do not know when you will be coming back at home and when you will be able to take rest, because again you have to run. Coming to ordinary courses, BSc for 3 years on physics, architecture, I'm sorry, chemistry, mathematics, they have no value. After doing this, you have to continue studying only, say, going to MSc and then PhD. Lord knows whether you will be employed or not. In BSc, you have got another sector called architecture, I'm sorry, agriculture. Agriculture has got little bit of value, but then again, in the government sector, in manure sector, you might have some private opening, but that is not very beckoning. You can go to statistics. Possibility is very nil because the intake is very less. Forensic, very less. The opportunity of getting a job is very less. So BSc 3 years I would not recommend to most of the budding people. So I have other options here. You can go in for BBA. You can go in for BBA, but though you have passed out with PCM, it is not directly associated with physics, chemistry, mathematics, for that matter biology. It is all about business, how you do the business, how a business can be changed, how to understand and locate a business model. That apart, you can join chartered accountancy because you are a PCM, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology holder in class 12. You can join chartered accountancy also. Again, it has got nothing to do with sciences. You can join chartered financial accountancy course, CFA. That is very much applicable on stock market. Again, it has got nothing to do with science. Just because you have got the science and you are eligible to get yourself enrolled into these courses, you can, but your science will take a backseat. Here accountancy, business model, business understanding, business studies, etc. will come into play. So that is also an opportunity for you. If you ever feel that after coming out of class 12 with physics, chemistry, math, biology, I did not find any interest in it and therefore I want to join all these courses, you can join. And yes, there are other professions. Again, it is not arts, it is not science. Suppose you have got inclination towards understanding psychology, you can join it. There is course for BSc psychology that is very much on demand, but remember, it is not a science course. Having passed science in class 12 examination, you can join BSc psychology or BA psychology, but you will be functioning as a professional psychologist, not psychiatrist. Psychiatrist is a doctor, an MBBS doctor who has done PG, post graduation, and he can prescribe chemicals, drugs. You will not be allowed to do that. You can only talk, pacify, communicate, with your mental expertise to allay the fears and all that. So you are going to be a psychologist. It has got tremendous demand, and in future its demand is going to increase. I am sure about that, because more and more people are becoming depressed, suicidal, etc. So its demand is going to increase. Then you can go in for sociology. Again, social sciences is going to play a role. Social science, what is that? You can join any NGO, you can join, most of the times there are government organizations also part of that. It is not a government job, but they will employ you onto the sociology part, because sociology has a tremendous demand in the world. Okay, so you can join sociology course. After having done so, you will be working for the upliftment of the poor, for the destitutes and all that. Not much money making, but it has got some recognition to some extent. You can go for fine arts also after passing out, although it has got nothing to do in science. Science has got nothing to do with any one of this. Now you can go into fine arts. Fine arts means just sketching, pencil, all these things. If you are good at arts and all that, you can make your name, but then again the possibility is very less, and the chances of becoming very successful into this field is very, very rare. Only that if you want to pursue your passion, you can go in for that. And other courses are also there. You can join LLB. It has a tremendous demand. If you join LLB course, BSc LLB, for that matter BB LLB, they have got tremendous demand. If you pursue the LLB, means if you become a lawyer and pursue further avenues into this, there is a great deal of demand, but it is not going to be very quick. You have to wait for a longer period of time. The only lacuna, negative side, is here you have to wait. The gestation period is tremendous, the incubation period is tremendous. Maybe after passing out you have to wait as much as 10 years time. After that your income will rise, and rise at a great pace. And then you can join BCA, Bachelor in Computer Application. Again, it is very much near ITS industry. After coming out of this, you will find it quite difficult to get a job, but somehow you will land a job. So it is not going to be that difficult that way. You can join event management. Event management has a demand, remember, but it is mostly private. How? You join any BSc or BA course on event management. Event management is all about managing an event as a professional. I am giving an example. Remember, there is no government job opportunity, there is no private job opportunity, very little private job opportunity in hotel aviation industry as an event manager. Event manager mostly is a professional. He or she will receive the contract from very rich people, those who are going to marry his daughter or his son, or imagine a birthday, all that. So he will splurge a lot of money, but he wants certain parameters, certain things to be done. So you will do it on his behalf and take your fee. If you have good clientele, if you have reach in the upper echelon in the society, then as an event manager you can become crorepati very soon. And animation industry, that is a very good industry, because children play a very important role in our life. So children are very much attached to animation industry, and animation industry has boomed. So if you are good at animation and you can create things, you can join the professionals into the animation industry. It could be YouTube content writing, it could be Facebook, it could be any other OTT platform. You could create any animation movie for yourself, and movie industry has also got a lot of opportunities. You will receive contracts from very powerful houses, those who are good at producing this kind of animation and movies for children. So it is going to be very much effective for you, but your again gestation period is long. You have to incubate for a longer period of time, keep on pursuing and keep on working without getting much result, but by and by, after a certain period, say 5 years or 3 years, slowly your curve will go up, you will start earning well. Coming to Bachelor in Hospitality Management. hospitality management and hospital management, they are not the same thing. Hospital management, yes, you can join hospital management also. Hospital management is all about managing a hospital. You will be employed into a hospital and your job will be to manage the hospital, provide administration in such a manner that it is run very smoothly. But hospitality management is all about hotel. You will be employed into hotel industry, looking after customers and all. You will be employed into aviation industry, mostly on the on ground job. You will be catering to the to the customers. So these are the areas whereupon you can join after having passed out successfully in class 12. So that is the small wrap up of what one boy or a girl after passing out of class 12 can do. I'll be floating many such uh, videos segregating each one of them, and I have already floated many videos on different topics. So don't forget to subscribe this channel. This channel is going to be very fruitful and helpful in your life. And if you have liked this video so far and you have seen it with some interest, don't forget to share it. Your friends may need it. We will meet again very soon.